Hi everyone, my name is Grant Epstein. I was born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. My major is mechanical engineering, and I'm representing student government today. I'm the student body vice president. We do things like planning leadership conferences. Every year, student government helps along with the Dean of Students and the International Students Association to plan Kalahari, which is a leadership retreat. We do things like that. Anna and I have been working on getting town halls where we sort of really hear the concerns of students, and we also work with administrations to solve problems like dining, parking, food. So we do everything from renegotiating the meal plans, which about 2 administrations ago we were able to do, to things like working with parking services and residence life, and we were able to get water bottle filling stations in, so just stuff like that. So giving you a quick tour in terms of the student government office here at Toledo. This is Anna and I. We have our own personal office. It's the Tower of Solitude. Basically, it's where student government, president and vice president get to have their own space, and we do a lot of work in here and have a lot of very important meetings in here. So a lot of really important things happen. And then this is our office as well. Let me turn the lights on. We have a study table right here where a lot of our senators get in their office hours for the week. On top of that, we try to keep track in terms of our steering committee, different semester goals that we have. So this is our semesterly goal whiteboard. And then we also try to keep people up to date in terms of the different things we're doing throughout the semester, during meetings and stuff like that. So, yeah. A lot of the time people call Toledo a backpack campus. And I think that's true if you don't get involved. The moment you get involved in an organization, whether it's Greek life, student government, the Green Fund, a jiu-jitsu club, or even in a lab, I think as soon as you get involved, there's that instant community that you find. And then once you're a part of one community, it's really easy to hop around to all the different communities. And it's a real tight-knit group of people who are really passionate and people who really like to see changes happen. And they're always open and they always come with you with open arms and are willing to collaborate and willing to work with you and on different projects and just be there for you too. So I think that's one of the best reasons why you should get involved. I would really focus on what you want to do, because this is a really tight-knit community, and if you're really into, let's just say you're a mechanical engineer and you want to do robotics research, don't be afraid to ask one of your professors and say, hey, do you do what sort of research do you do? And 9 times out of 10, the research that your professors do is really, really cool stuff, at least in the engineering world. And it's just like one of those things where it's like, again, be willing to be a little bit uncomfortable, put yourself out there, talk to your professors and talk to like your fellow students, your fellow classmates. If you sit down somewhere in the first few days, just telling people your name, I think they're just as nervous as you, and getting their Snapchats and phone numbers, and eventually you'll create friendships, and those friendships will lead to like lifelong success stories. So yeah, I guess the one thing my one piece of advice for incoming freshmen would be just be willing to be uncomfortable a little bit and put yourself out there. A lot of people who really get really involved, and sometimes they overbook themselves, and that just happens to everyone. Something that my advisors tell me all the time is that I'm a student first, and then everything else should come second. I think above that is your mental health, and the way you should prioritize things in your head is, what can you reasonably do so that way you don't feel like you're so tired that you can't get up the next morning. I think that's been a very interesting thing to balance throughout my college career, especially in this role. And you just need to also, one of the things that I think also helps too is just make a calendar and stick to it like it's your Bible. I think I treat my calendar, it's on my phone, and I treat it like it's my Bible, and I organize my life to a T, and it allows me to sort of fit in more things than I normally would. But at the end of the day, you can also see, if you put things on a calendar and really follow that calendar, you can see what you can reasonably do, and you just gotta prioritize things. If you are a part of 4 or 5 clubs and you realize that you can't really commit to 4 or 5 clubs, figure out the clubs you're actually passionate about, not the ones that are gonna get you the best experience and help you in your career, because at the end of the day, if you're not really passionate about it, don't pursue it. It'll make a world of difference. I'm a mechanical engineer and I'm the student body vice president. It's not because I thought I would gain some. I didn't join student government because I thought it would help me become a better engineer. I joined student government because I genuinely enjoy the work I do and the change that I can make throughout campus. So, yeah. Go Rockets!